Hello, this is Corey the Keyblade Wielder, and we're back for, well, actually, now we're doing a new fan commentary. This is a pretty interesting one. This is made by Miro Floydike, and I'm actually one of his friends on there, on the Villains Tournament community, or, well, now it wouldn't be called the Villains Tournament community, maybe there's a different community we can call it, since now there's heroes. This is called Worst Heroes and Villains War Ever, Round 1, the beginning. The gathering begins. Yeah, that's what it's called. Worst Heroes and Villains War Ever. Weird title, I know. So, I did watch a few of them, and they're pretty interesting. So, let's get this started. So, we start off with the prologue. We see that's Athena from Age of Mythology. Yes, there's hand-drawn and CGI together. And there's also live action, but you'll see soon. Is being summoned by Malmoth, and he tells her that humanity has disobeyed him, and he's going to bring the punishment to them. While Athena tells him he was never meant to be worshipped. Well, heck yeah, he don't look like a... Who the heck would ever want to worship a being of evil? Well, I never played Age of Mythology. I know it's a video game, but I never got to play it. Again, I'm not a gamer. I play video games, but I'm not clingy on video games. Malmoth is from an anime that's, I think it is. It's about a girl named Clementine. I don't know if I pronounced it right. It's about a girl who goes around the world or traveling to storybooks or something like that, meeting up with fairy tale characters like Red Riding Hood, Aladdin, Pinocchio, etc. This is the main villain named Malmoth. He's basically a fire demon. I thought he was pretty interesting until I read on the villain's wiki. He wants to torture Clementine with love. Ah! You're very perverted, aren't you? So Malmoth wants to bring about Ragnarok. Oh, unless you don't know what it is, Ragnarok is the Norse mythology of the end of times. The end of the earth, or whatever you call it. I'll leave the link down below so you guys should know everything about it. Plus, it's where Odin gets eaten by a wolf. I know it's weird, but that's what the lore is. So don't expect me to know many characters. Okay, then we're in South America. Hold on. A defenseless village being invaded by a villainous army savage led by vicious General Warhog. Ah, poor people from South America. Hold on. Well, that's a rude place to... Don't call it a dump. The people live there. Bunch of jerks. Just like in real life, there are people who would go around attacking any towns or continents for terrorism reasons. Hold on. Then I guess this dude, I have no idea where they're from. I don't know where Savage is from. I don't know each of the characters, sorry. And does this dude, well, I guess you guys know what happened, so... Actually, turns out a cop named Savage Dragon is spying on them, and he attacks the Savage. I looked up a bit about him. He's from a comic book series, which had a weird TV show. Yeah, this is going to be very long, so I'm not going to keep going. Until we go to Chicago, we see, the lead officer reveals that the evasion might have been done by the command of new criminal organization Gießen, whose existence had been unsure for several months. A reporter asks how could they possibly be tracked down, in which the officer replies they're trying to seek more Geeson's attacks and find clues. Yeah, that's what's going on. I'm sorry, I don't know each of the characters. Yeah, this is gonna be really bad at this one. Okay, now we go to the first fight. It's Savage Dragon and Alex versus Surgeon Havoc and his henchmen. So, I looked a bit about Savage Dragon. He's basically a humanoid reptilian dude who somehow became a cop for Chicago, and he fights the criminals. I don't know much about him. I guess he usually goes around the world and fight terrorism, I guess. Okay, I only looked up a few of the characters that were used in these wars, so don't expect me to know each of them. Next fight, Dr. T versus Dr. K versus Mighty Max. Dr. K finds out about a young boy called Max who owns the artifact of Lemurian civilization that he's been seeking for years. I still have not seen Mighty Max yet. I know Skullmaster was used in non-Disney Villains Tournament, which, yeah. And I'm surprised to see this here. And I never seen Mighty Max, and now I know what he looks like. I guess this is Mighty Max. Which I guess the hat gives him powers, but I don't know where Dr. K is from. But I guess he's from like a video game or a very old school CGI TV show, kind of like Jimmy Neutron, in a way. I did look up actually when I was scrolling through were animated shows that are horror. There was Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark? And Mighty Max was one of them. I thought, really? Mighty Max is a horror series? Now you really got me into it. I wonder if Mighty Max has a lot of scary villains, like horror slasher kind of guys. Okay, now we go to the next fight. Wait, what's it called? Look. Yeah, King K. Rool. Donkey Kong versus the Hawk. Yeah, King K. Rool is planning to steal, like, the Crystal Coconut again, and orders Right Man General Grunt to use his newest weapon, the Brutal Hawk. I have to read description so I don't get things mixed up. I never seen the Donkey Kong cartoon. I think that's what it looks like. I have seen Saber Sparks reviews. Sorry you guys didn't get to see the fight. Sorry. But I know from like Toucan LDM. Hold on, let me go back to the fights. That way you guys enjoy it. He did a video of King K. Rool finally made it to Smash, and one of them, like Star Fox characters, made a joke like about him being in some mediocre cartoon, which got him really mad. I'm not sure where that Warthog character's from, but it looks kind of weird. I guess Donkey Kong wins. I'm just sort of watching. Okay, I think now we're in the interlude. So, in the interlude, Rayman wakes up in an area that doesn't resemble Glad of Dreams, which, when Robot tells him he has been captured. Meanwhile, in the Shadow Sector in Dread Zone HQ, Gleaming Box is informed that their target, Rayman, has been captured and is taken to the Shadow Sector. I never played many Rayman video games. Is anybody an expert? I'm not sure where that dude's from. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Now we go to in a place unknown from. Oh wait, no. It's unknown time. A young man called Anthony Cole has been washed up in the shore. Since he has nothing else to do, he goes to explore the area. I don't know where that dude's from. I guess he's that guy I was mentioning. Anthony Cole. Is he from a video game or from a TV show? It looks like some weird ant. Like, what is that? An ant, right? At least I think that is. And that weird hippo is like Moomin Drill. I don't know much of him. I didn't get to look up where other shows they're from. This Moomin Drill is from. If anyone can tell me, I'd be appreciated. Because he's trying to help this ant wanting to climb. And this thing called like an ant lion or something. Wait, did that ant turn into a hairy monkey? Wait till Charles Darwin. Yeah, Charles Darwin will hear about this. Oh wait, I thought it was a monkey. No, it's just some weird hairy thing. Ant lion, I guess. That's the same question I want to know. Was that ant? This dude saved Moonadrill, and with the appreciation, gets to help him. Yeah, they got to team up. Oh, and this dude, right? I forgot his name. I played it one time, but oh yeah, in the realm between Himera arrives to alert Raiden, yeah, from Mortal Kombat, about Malmoth being onto something, and that he has to detect the incoming dangers of Earthrealm. Yeah, I guess that's Himera is the guardian angel of Clementine. Not the angel you would expect to look like, huh? So I'm gonna stop right here. I don't want to make this too long. So cool to see Raiden in here. Can't wait to see other Mortal Kombat characters. So this was Corey the Keyblade Wielder. My heart be your guiding key. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And I'll probably come back to do commentaries on this more often.